Right, I'm going to quickly do this. It's the third time in which this has happened. Match 27 of the Cricket World Cup between Pakistan and Rebel South African 11 took place today. Pakistan knew if they win, it guaranteed them third place. This is what happened at Birmingham today. Pakistan won the toss, selected a bat on a damp pitch in overcast conditions. Wonderful performance from Rebel South African 11. Pakistan, after batting so well in their previous 4 games, all out for 228. Sadiq Mohammed, 22 of 60 deliveries, struggled after scoring 100 against Kenya in the last match. 75 of 63 deliveries for Majid Khan, 318 runs in 5 innings in the tournament. Superb performance from him. 28 from Sayer Abbas. Once Sayer Abbas went out, they completely folded. They also lost 8 wickets for 96 runs. They collapsed from 132 for 2 to 228 all out. 28 for Sayer Abbas, 13 for Mushtaq Mohammed, 39 for the captain Asif Iqbal, 14 for Ramiz Raja, 32 off 20 deliveries for Imran Khan, 1 not out for Shahbaz Nawaz, 4 for Wasim Bari, and ducks apiece for Asif Masood and Nazir Malik. The bowling figures for Rebel South African 11, 251 for the fast bowler and 5 for 53 for the other fast bowler. The medium pacer, 1 for 33, 2 for 46 for the off spinner, but 4 for 45 for the other off spinner. Who then, they were all out for 228 the first time that Rebel South African 11 and bowled the opposition out in a World Cup, and the first time that Pakistan had failed to bat their full 50 overs. They were out in 44.2 overs, 31-32. Following up from his 4 for 45 off 20 deliveries, 45, 22, 21, 10, 1, 19, 31, 5 and 1 not out. Let's have a look at the Pakistan bowling figures. He opened with the 2 batsmen and they went for 50 runs in the first 5 overs. Then Imran Khan came in, got a wicket, but then went for 20 runs in his next 3 overs. Asif Iqbal brought himself on and went for 23 runs in his first 3 overs. He brought Wasim Raja on a stemmer flow of runs. He went for 31 in his 10 overs. The real mainstay was Nawaz, brilliant bowling figures. 3 for 45. He bowled terrifically. He bowled like a lion, really. They were 8 wickets down and needed 14 runs off 10 overs. He put himself back on Asif Iqbal for his next 2 overs and took 1 for 6 in that vital 9th wicket. And then, having played the short ball so well, when Asif Masood came on, he bowled a short ball to start off with. They didn't play at it, the Rebel South African batsman, and then he bowled a full length Yorker, hit him with that leg, and it was all over. 1 for 23 for Asif Masood, 10 wickets in the tournament now for him. 1 for 32 for Nazir Malik. As I said, 3 for 58 for Imran Khan. It's expensive, but it don't matter. It didn't matter in the end. Brilliant figures, 31 for naught for Ramiz Raja, 1 for 29, the vital 9th wicket for Asif Iqbal, did brilliantly today. 3 for 45 for the magnificent Shahbaz Nawaz. He was absolutely superb today and moves on to 9 wickets for the tournament. We'll have a look at his in a moment. We've done all that. Match summary: Pakistan won the toss, selected a bat on a damp pitch, all out for 228. Rebel South got 11, 115 from the first 15 overs, they were 115 for 2. And then they just kept chickening away and they were all out for 221. Pakistan winning by 7 runs for second narrowest margin of victory in a one-day international and in this World Cup. And they were all out in 43.2 overs. Rebel South African 11. Man of the match for his 4 for 45 and 32 of 20 balls was the opening batsman and off spinner. The first real close match of the tournament between a test playing nation and an associate nation. That means, obviously, Pakistan finished 3rd. They'll either play India, Australia or England in the quarterfinals. Rebel South can 11 go home without a single point. Match 2, Australia can go back to the top if tomorrow's match. Australia can go back to the top of Group 2 tomorrow if they beat the Dutch. Dutch, if they were to pull off the biggest upset in cricket in history, they would knock Sri Lanka out of the World Cup and qualify for quarterfinals themselves. As I said, I've done this video twice before, so I'm hoping that this will be 3rd time lucky. Otherwise, I'm really going to be mad. But yeah, average gone down for Sayer Abbas, only averaging 47 now. Average gone on down as well for Shabazz Nawaz, averaging 17 with a ball. Let's have a look at him first. 9 wickets in 4 matches and an average of 17. His average went up with a bat by virtue of being 1 not out. So 8 with a bat and 17 with a ball. He's had a brilliant tournament. He's one behind Asif Masood as the leading wicket taker for Pakistan in this World Cup. 237 runs in 5 innings for Zaid Abbas. Takeaways 97 against the United Arab Emirates. His average is only 40. His average is only 35. It would have been something like 140 runs in his last 4 matches. So he has been disappointing. And considering Majid Khan 450s in 5 innings in 5 matches. 318 runs in 5 matches. Pakistan's leading wicket taker. Yeah, I've done this video twice. That is the second best match of the tournament. Rebel South African 11 very unlucky not to win the game. Really unlucky, and I don't understand why they didn't play that short ball from Asif Masood right towards the end before he bowled that Yorker, that full-length Yorker that was LBW. So Pakistan winning by 7 runs. Tomorrow's match, Australia versus Holland. I'll give you a match report of that tomorrow. Australia, Holland looking called the biggest upset in cricket in history. We'll see what happens. Until then, the match, I'll report on that match until tomorrow for the match between Australia versus Holland on Brian Lara Cricket being played in England. I'll see you all for tomorrow's match. Until then, bye-bye everyone.